All right, we're going to play a fun little game right now. I got a pack of NBA basketball cards. This is from 2000, 2001. BD was in the league back then. BD, we're going to get your brain working, all right? We're going to get you going. We're going to play word association real quick. I'm going to open a pack of cards. You don't have time to think. You just got to react. The first thing that comes to your mind when I show you each player, okay? You ready for this? All right, stop texting people looking for me to do bunny
I'm trying to
hops
get these bunny hops.
Yeah, well, you can't. I don't listen to you. There's only one person I'm indebted to. Bunny hops. That ain't you. All right. The first thing that comes to your mind, this is back from your era, these cards right here. I'll show you a card. You tell me the first thing. We got, first up, Donyell Marshall. Donyell Marshall,
stretch 4, killer, shoot the 3. In college was like one of the coldest college players I had seen.
UConn.
You know, one of very few early on, like stretch 4s, stretch bigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Patrick Ewing on the Seattle Supersonics.
My big homie, my dog, Patrick Ewing. Me and Patrick Ewing used to hang out. Like if he come to Charlotte, he'd hit me up, be like, young fella, what we doing? And I go pick him up. We go to the mall, go eat, or we go to dinner. Shout out to Pat Ewing.
You went to the mall, you and
me and Pat Ewing chilled in the mall at the food court in Charlotte. Hey, dog, me and Pat, and I was just like, yo, Patrick Ewing. I just kept saying like Patrick Ewing. He was like, all right, BD, that's enough. I just love me some Patrick Ewing.
What'd you eat at the food court?
Yeah, I really want to know.
I think at the time they was probably like you know how they have the
like teriyaki chicken samples.
No, like the Philly cheese, Philly cheesesteak.
Okay,
I used to eat those.
All right, nice. Yeah, okay. Matt Geiger
played on the Philadelphia 76ers. The team that beat us. Matt Geiger was an energy dude, a hack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he played hard and he was a difference maker. You know what I mean? So shout out to Matt Geiger, bald head motherfucker.
All right, Doug Christie,
that's the big homie. I watched Doug Christie at Pepperdine. Watched him with the Lakers, one of the nicest all-time, just solid guys in the league. I say with Doug Christie, just, an incredible defender, underrated player.
Yeah.
Right? I don't like to say underrated. I like to say undervalued.
NBA most improved player, 96,
you know what
97.
I mean?
Yeah.
But just an all-around just defender, good passer. I just love this game, man. Love Doug Christie.
Great defender. How about Anthony Peeler?
AP, another one of my big homies, Laker, lefty, shooter. You know what I'm saying? AP from Missouri. We fell in love with him when he came to the Lakers. He was out there, it was after the Magic era, but him, Nick Van Exel, they was out there Eddie Jones, they was out there getting busy. Shout out to Anthony Peeler.
Nice.
Wind up going to Minnesota, having another good, little run with KG and those dudes. But, shooter, hard-nosed defender, just all-around tough dude.
All right, this next card, I'm keeping this one. Kobe Bean Bryant right here.
Man, that dude mean everything to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, shit, Kobe is fucking the Messiah, yo. You know what I mean? Kobe shepherding a whole new energy and wave of, like, players and mentality and shit. And, like, Kobe is just, the day he got here, I was like, man, I was always one of his biggest fans, but biggest admirers. And I'm keeping that card.
I'm keeping that card.
You just said it was my cards.
No, these are my cards.
These are my cards, dude.
Dog, here.
You brought these?
I brought all these cards. You can bring this card. You can have this card.
When did you bring this? I thought you stole this from my
I'm not from.
Remember, I had all them cards. Is that where you got?
No.
Where did you get this from?
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's pop open your cards. Let's get your cards. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I need that Kobe card.
Okay. All right. Next up, another good card. We got Vince Carter.
My
Vince
dog,
Sanity.
another one of my dogs, just an amazing talent. Shoot, defend, incredible sport. Great sportsman. Great leaders. Teammates love him. You love him off the court. Shout out to Vince, just one of the all-time greats, Hall of Famer.
Greatest dunker of all time.
One of the greatest dunkers of all time
But
for
is he
in-game
the
dunk.
For in-game.
Yes.
High control, especially that Toronto era.
I would say, I would say like highlight dunks, yes, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Oh, Junkyard Dog.
Junkyard Dog.
Jerome Williams.
JYD. Exactly who he is, the Junkyard Dog. He get down and dirty.
Chicago Bull,
you know what I mean?
Chicago Bull. Shout out to the Bulls.
Shout out to the Bulls. Shout out to the Bulls from the Romper Room.
All the ladies want to be over here though.
All the ladies want to be over there because he got on a silk 2-piece and he's selling coconut oil. He over there selling coconut oil and kombucha.
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie, that was funny. That was very funny. I'm not even.
All right, 2 more cards left. We got Tracy Murray.
Tracy Murray, big homie, took care of me, man. UCLA, great. Tracy Murray, when I was coming up, used to come to UCLA, would let me rebound for him when he was shooting. Another just big bro, just dude who just was like never hated, always showed love, always wanted you to be the best, came from a basketball family. Shout out to Pops, shout out to Cam. But Tracy Murray, man, is like, for me going to UCLA, it was like, damn, dude, this dude was in here lighting it up. He was a phenomenon in LA basketball, went on to have an incredible pro career, was lighting dudes up. I mean, this was
50.
one of
he dropped 50.
This is one of those shooters, you know what I mean, that people undervalue. Right? You talking about somebody who had a flame. Right? I remember when I was young coming up, I used to play in the real run. Shout out to DeAnthony Langston in the real run. And I was on the team with Tracy Murray. And I used to just throw him the ball. He shoot from anywhere. Him, Lamar Murray, the Murray boys. Oh, man, the Murrays. You got a Murray on your name, you definitely a shooter and a scorer.
That's right. I mean, he led the league in 3-point field goal percentage, 93, 94. Imagine if he played in today's game.
Imagine that.
Yeah, exactly what he would be doing. All right, last card, LA Clipper, the Candyman, Michael Olowokandi.
Michael Olowokandi. Now, this is crazy because this shit is coming full circle.
I like it.
Because I seen Michael Olowokandi with one of these outfits that my young man got on.
I am crying.
Candyman wore a romper?
I am crying, dog.
I would like to see that.
That man like 7'2".
Tell me about that. Yeah. Wow.
Nah, shout out to Michael Olowokandi, man. I don't really know Michael Olowokandi. I just think it was, Clippers made a bad pick at that number.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Overall,
and a lot of times when you make, you look at this motherfucker. Damn. I mean, it's just like, you made a bad pick. You picked Michael Olowokandi number 1. Right. It's not his fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
I never seen him play though. I don't remember.
Well, I'm going to keep that Kobe card. I want you to have this old Michael
I'll take
Olowokandi.
Real quick.
But I will say this about Michael Olowokandi.
Yeah.
He was one of the coolest dudes I had ever met. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think when I would have. I played against him, I think, my rookie year.
Yeah.
And, he was decent, dude. I think a lot of times, when you a big dude, motherfuckers don't realize it will take you a hell of a long time to develop in the league.
Right.
Michael Olowokandi is coming into the league playing against Shaq. David Robinson. Hakeem is on his last, Pat on his last. You getting Ilgauskas. You know what I'm saying? You getting now a new Jermaine O'Neal. You getting Tim Duncan. You getting what's the other dude name? You get Mutombo. You got Theo Ratliff blocking everything. Ben Wallace coming into his own. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot. It's a lot. And so it's a lot of pressure when you draft a big dude, number 1, You know what I mean? And I just think Olowokandi was really victimized by being drafted by the fucking Clippers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, he didn't go to the NBA. And back then, like, the Clippers now is a big difference than the Clippers then.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? So, like, he didn't go to an organization that was going to groom him and take care of him. He was, you in L.A.
Yep.
You play for the Clippers. So, Laker fans don't like the Clippers, and they going to just hate and talk about all the players. You know what I mean? And so I think he fell victim to that. But, you know, shout out to Michael Olowokandi for, you know, just being a number one pick. I wish I was a number one pick.
Number 3 ain't bad, though. It worked out pretty well for you, but someone who did end up...
And he born in, he an April baby.
Okay, well, it's good to know. We know we missed his birthday, but we'll send him a happy
He only
belated birthday.
He only played 2 years?
No, that's like the time this card came out.
Oh,
you know? Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
But look at his stats, though. It's not bad, bro.
No, I mean, it's not bad. It's just
8 points,
the expectation of a
10
number
points.
one pick. That's what's, that's
Yeah,
what's
but
hard.
like, you're the number one pick of the Clippers.
Right,
And the Clippers are,
Now, you're someone who-
Question though. You say it takes big man longer to develop. Why? Why is that?
For me, because one, it's like you're like your motor skills, right? And then your game. So getting comfortable with your game, getting comfortable with your strength, getting comfortable with the pace. You know what I mean? You look at somebody like Tyson Chandler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had to come into his own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys and centers usually when they go number one, they usually get drafted as a senior in college or a junior or a high promising junior in college. You know what I mean? Because they feel like they're developed.
Right.
But the thing about it is like you playing against grown men, and the center position is the most physical position back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And all the dope teams, any team was based around their center.
Right.
And with a guard, you can like maneuver and kind of get to your game even if you fuck up. You know what I mean? But
Right.
you can apply defensive pressure.
Sure.
Right? As a big dude, you wrestling. Back then, you wrestling, dog. You know what I'm saying? You wrestling, you elbowing, you getting slammed. So, you don't have the strength capacity. You don't have the court and you haven't come into your athletic ability.
Yeah.
Right.
You haven't come into your timing. You haven't come into your game. You ain't came into your shot. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have good players around you,
Yeah.
right, that can't create easy opportunities for you to give you some form of game, then you forced to do it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's usually like not how a center functions, right, in the operations of a team.
Yeah.
Right? Even if you got a big dude like Pat Ewing, Hakeem Olajuwon, like you go into them and then the offense is engineered around them, but they understand, you know what I'm saying, that they've developed a game. You know what I'm saying?
That they can do that.
And it
sure.
just take time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and all about situation too.